to you. Welcome back to the Estate Planning Storytelling Series. We are in session 10. Last week we did session 9 and we looked at a digitally published article by AARP where estate planning attorney Andrew Mayores gave his opinion, or there's a series of celebs on that site where he's given his opinion of the celebrities' estate planning fails. And last week we briefed the infamous Prince and Whitney Houston. And so this week let's take a look at James Gandolfini. I don't know if I am saying that right. It's probably Gandolfini. But if you guys remember, he was from The Sopranos. And this is a story that I've talked about multiple times. It was one of the first that kind of really triggered my interest in the celebrity stories. He was worth like $70 million when he died. He died back in 2013. It was allegedly a heart attack, right? So absolutely not something that he could have suspected. And so his will provided for his widow, his daughter, and 2 sisters. But what they're claiming with this one is that he didn't use proper tax planning. So the moral to this story for attorney Mayores, or the lesson that is intended to be communicated is, depending on the magnitude or the sophistication of the estate, and that does not necessarily mean the value, but depending on the complexities of an estate, which is typically determined based on the type of assets that are in the estate, you probably need to go beyond just a will in your planning. You may need to do some more extensive planning. Like in Gandolfini's case, it was suggested that a trust probably would have afforded his heirs their due value on the estate. Apparently there was a disaster and that did not happen. So again, you can absolutely at least get the will done through my associateship with Legal Shield. Just use the link in the description if this is YouTube. If this is Facebook Live, Money Chats, there should be a comment or a link in the comments. And if there is not, please, you guys know how to reach out to me and I'll get you what you need to get started, all right? Thank you again. Don't have your own estate planning pitfall. It might not even be your estate, but one that you stand to inherit. So talk to your parents. Hey, let's be proactive. You have way more options when you are proactive than you do when you are reactive. Thanks for joining, and I'll talk to you guys next week. So there are a couple of more pieces that I didn't realize I even had access to. Uncontested adoption representation, uncontested separation and divorce representation. Those are huge, but let's hone in on this most important part, which of course I'm going to circle back to it, and that's the document that's the document preparation. That includes your what? Standard will preparation, annual reviews and updates, living will, healthcare power of attorney, and durable power of attorney. That's it right there, okay?